Sarah Milam. This is my introductory speech, and this is my audience. Even the rich are hungry for love, for being cared for being wanted, for having someone to call their own. This is just one of the very powerful speeches made by this great communicator. What is a great communicator? One skilled at conveying information, ideas, or policy to the public. Another website describes it as completeness, conciseness, consideration, concreteness, clarity, courtesy, and correctness. This woman that I've chosen to be the great communicator has been known for helping the poor, the sick, and the needy. The President of the Republic of India describes her as one of those liberated souls who have transcended all barriers presented by race, religion, and nationality. She brings new hope for the future of mankind. A little background on my great communicator. She was born on August 26, 1910, in the Ottoman Empire. At age 18, she left home and joined the Sisters of Laredo Missionary. On May 24, 1931, she took her first religious vow, and in 1937, she took her solemn vow. She served at the Laredo Convent School. She served there for 20 years and became the headmistress. She began missionary work for the poor. She began new religious community, helping what they wanted to help, the poorest among the poor. On October 7, 1950, she started another congregation called Missionaries of Charity. Their focus was taking care of the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the crippled, the blind, the lepers, all those people who felt unwanted, unloved, uncared for throughout society, people that have been a burden to society and shunned by everyone. She opened many homes for the sick, and she cared for them as well. But her accomplishments they were recognized. She was a winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, and she made a speech at the National Prayer Breakfast Against Abortion. This is one of her well-known speeches. An audience member said her words were so powerful that they pierced the hearts of everyone that heard her speech. One of the quotes in that speech was, she said, "By abortion, the mother does not learn to love, but kills even her own child to solve her problems." She also made a speech at the address of the United Nations 40th anniversary. There, she thanked God for 40 years of work that the United Nations had put forth for the good of all people. In her speech, she says, "How does peace come? Through works of love. Where does it begin? At home. How does it begin? By prayer together. For a family that prays together stays together." This wonderful woman was able to speak courageously about topics that weighed heavily on people's hearts. She spoke using her faith and made many memorable speeches that changed people's lives. She was responsible for bridging the gap between the poor nations and the rich nations. She also made another famous quote. It says, "When a person dies of hunger, it has not happened because God did not take care of him or her. It has happened because neither you nor I wanted to give that person what he or she needed." This world is a better place because of this great communicator. She's a courageous woman. She made many statements that are still impacting people today. She fought for what she thought was right and believed that she could encourage people to help those in need. I'm going to end this speech with one of my favorite quotes from this great communicator. "Keep the joy of loving God in your heart and share this joy with all you meet, especially your family. Be holy." Those are the words of a truly great woman.